Hey, what's going on, everybody? Is my webcam still at a weird angle? I didn't quite fix it from last night. I'll have to add that to my to-do list. Fancy, fancy. I thought we put it in somewhat of a good spot, but so I put it a little off-center. That is fine. Yeah, I mean, it's fine, you know. I'd like to be here. My webcam. I could probably just like scooch it over, but I'm not gonna mess with it. It's kind of threw me off for a second. Just woke up from a nap, so I'm a little bit still waking up. Can't even speak. That's how much I'm waking up. We're gonna do some more BioShock runs. D-Rust still. I just lost my train of thought. This is why I don't stream after I wake up from a nap. Yeah, we'll see how these goes. The new trick isn't terribly difficult. It is pretty fun. It's pretty exciting. Along with the new trick in Apollo Square, there's just a lot of optimizations since the last time I ran it, so I mean, it should make for some pretty easy time save once I get back into the swing of things. We'll see how long it takes to get to, but we'll try. Probably do some Ori Rando to round out the night, like late in the stream. Plan on at least doing a couple hours worth of BioShock, like at least 4 I'm aiming for, but it depends on how the runs go. It's kind of my feeling. We still do have our incentive. Obviously we haven't met it yet. The BioShock Trilogy glitchless speedrun, if you want to see me run through all 3 games back to back without using any glitches, like a dirty cheater that I am. Once we hit the 200 sub point mark, we'll do that bad boy. Because apparently I haven't done that. I've done a lot of challenges, a lot of challenge runs for the different games. I've done trilogy stuff, I've done anthology stuff. Apparently I've never done a trilogy glitchless run. I thought I had at some point, but well, eventually we will. Would make Infinite Herd? It would add some time, for sure. That is for sure. My general rule of thumb when it comes to attempting a glitchless run is basically just double the time of any percent. So if it takes an hour with glitches, it's probably going to take 2 hours without. It's not always the case, but it's generally when I run through a game kind of blind, like a game I haven't played through normally in a while. It usually takes about twice. Like whenever I did frictional stuff, Amnesia, Penumbra, whenever I did that stuff glitchless, it's usually about double. So since the trilogy is about 4 hours with glitches, it'd probably be close to an 8-hour run. You know, most of that being Infinite. Infinite would be like close to 4. It would definitely be a long one. Jumping off the floating bridge? No. I wouldn't imagine so. I don't honestly know the rule set for the glitchless runs, what things are considered glitches and what's banned and whatnot. But just thinking about that as a trick, I would say that's not, because it's just a simple jump. You're not going out of bounds, you're not abusing any mechanics. You know, anyone could just do that. I mean, I guess you're air strafing, but if you consider air strafing a glitch, then, you know, we got some other places to be. Okay, maybe this is why I thought my webcam was fine. My webcam here and my webcam here are cropped differently. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I guess I never realized I used different croppings. Huh. Alright, well, I'm gonna write a note to self then. Not that it matters at all, but maybe I'll change up a scene. That would explain it. That would indeed explain it. Also, the watch party video that we did yesterday, watching through Tomato's BioShock Speedrun Explained, will go up on YouTube sometime soon. I didn't want to throw it up on there immediately, because I still want people to go and watch his video and give it all the respect and love that it deserves before I'm like, oh, hey, here's also my stuff, although we did stream it last night. So I just want to watch it. So maybe on like Friday, that'll get posted on YouTube. It's it's available on Twitch if you really want to go see my 2.5-hour commentary on a 50-minute video. And like I said, it'll go up on my YouTube on Friday, probably. Anyways, let's play some video game action stuff, words. Yeah, it was a super fun one. I'm not a huge fan of like reacting to stuff on stream. We'll do it for like game shows, like when E3 was around. It's not this year. That kind of stuff. So always fun to share with the community. And in a video like that, you know, that I have knowledge to share on, I think it's a fun thing to do. Three-year-old Super Mutant Jackie Boy, oh yeah. Launching the game. I don't think it's considered dead, but it is dying. Alright, I gotta get my mouse sorted here real quick. I think with him not hosting an online version of E3 this year is definitely putting the final nails in the coffin. It's getting pretty close. Oh, right, I don't have alerts on this anymore. Hold on, let's run that back. And, oh, yeah, okay, it's not gonna, hold on. Having to fix some stuff. It's fine. No one panic. Do not panic. I gotta restart it from here. There it goes. What's going on, Exploit? Thank you for the 10 months, my man. Coming up on a year. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me see if this does what I think it's gonna do. It does. Okay. Aha. I thought I had set it up this way. God, that's so weird, but it makes sense. Don't think about it. Don't think about what I'm currently saying to you. Just let it go in one ear and out the other. Thank you for that, though. Hope everything's well. It is. I'm just kind of waking up, getting a little caffeine in my system. Hoping the runs go well today. I'm comparing against my latest splits, basically the D-Rust run we did last night. Just so it looks a little better. And I'm not super discouraged being behind my splits by close to an hour. Once we get back down towards my PB in the 30-minute range, we'll swap it to being comparative to that. What time is it there? Almost 9. I woke up at like 10 a.m. Stayed awake, but today was a day I didn't work out, so I didn't have caffeine early in the day. Because my pre-workout has caffeine in it. So I was just like really tired throughout the entire day, and I took a nap a couple hours ago. Woke up probably like 6 p.m. From like 6 to 8 I took a nap. Is there anything else I need to change about this instance? No. If I do, we'll figure it out. It's not the end of the world. Timer's running and everything. Awesome. Nap is like 30 minutes, not 2 hours? Nah. 30 minutes is like a power nap. 2 hours, I feel like it's a nap. Anything longer than that, it's kind of sleep range. Like once you start hitting 4 hours, that's kind of sleep. You go over 8, you get a slumber. No, I failed the first trick. Rip 2 seconds. 12 plus is depression nap. I feel like every nap I take is a depression nap. You go in the days, however, yeah. I mean, if you're going into days of sleep, then you've unlocked time travel. I think the longest I've slept without waking up and going back to sleep is like 15.
I am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question.
But if we're counting like waking up, realizing like, oh, I'm waking up now and immediately going back to sleep, then like much longer.
No, says the man in Washington.
10 minutes is a power nap?
No, says the man in the Vatican.
If I'm sleeping for 10 minutes, I'm not sleeping.
No, says the man in Moscow. It belongs to everyone.
It would take me longer to go to sleep than I would be asleep.
Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose rapture.
Yeah, I mean, most days I don't sleep nearly that long.
The scientists would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small.
Slept for 14 hours straight once, yeah. It's a weird feeling when you go to sleep at like 4 a.m. and you wake up at like 10 p.m. You're like, holy shit. I tend to get like 6 hours a night, I feel like.
The White House is all lit up like hellfire. Looks like some kind of plane crash. Here in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. How could it? I don't know. You best get over there. And be quick about it. The splicers are coming. You gotta be kidding. How do you know someone's even coming? Because we all want to hear the White House.
Problem is, I would like to get more, just because it's, you know, usually healthier. But I don't have the time of the day. Depends on how hot you are. Oh, you're so hot, babe. Yeah. It's off screen, but like right back here, I have a fan that's like pointed at me. And whenever I go to sleep, I just point it towards my bed.
Johnny, security's banging off all over. Get a move on!
I have to be like freezing cold to sleep. Really? Someone's never learned the first rule of Twitch chat.
Just don't hurt me.
Bye-bye.
There we go.
It's one reason I don't really like to travel too much. Because if I'm like staying in a hotel, I'm probably not going to get nearly as cold as I want to. You gotta go sleep. Less humid air? Interesting. It was like 68 at night with the fan on. Oh, you gotta turn it up 1 degree. 1 degree. Humid air is, yeah. I mean, humid air is just miserable, no matter what. Body heat makes it 69. Nice. Nope, just click the thing. Thank you. Yeah, I'd rather be cold than hot anytime. It's so much easier just like throw on a hoodie or a blanket than to actually cool down. Sleep with a heated blanket. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'd be just drenched in sweat if I did that. The Jumo. Thank you for posting that. Yeah, we do have the jump command if you're wondering about this trick. Left your oven on for 5 hours.
Listen, I've got a family. I need to get them out of here. But the splicers have cut me off from them. If you can reach them in Neptune's bounty, then maybe, just maybe. I know you must feel like the unluckiest man in the world right now. But you're the only hope I'll ever see my wife and child again. Go to Neptune's bounty. Find my family, please. Plasma's changed everything.
Oh my goodness. My jumping's a little rough tonight.
We couldn't handle it. Best friends butchering one another. Babies strangled in cribs. The whole city went to hell. You alright, boyo? First time plasma.
The elevator is actually significantly easier nowadays than it used to be because of like scroll wheel jumping. I mean, it is kind of a pain, but as long as you use scroll wheel to jump, it's not bad at all. When we used to have to jump, or not have to, but when I used to use space to jump, which I still have it bound, so I just use both, it was miserable. You'd basically have to have the splicer stand behind you and push you into it. Woo woo. Okay. I was like, wait, did I hit the door, or did I just activate the cutscene? All right, we're good. We're good. We're good.
surgery wing. You want to find them? Just follow the blood. Remember, all them machines will short out right across if you hit them with electrovolt. Security cameras. I can hear the infernal things all around you. Ryan, eyes and ears.
Oh, I completely missed that shot. Okay, well, it worked out. Oh, Splash's not here. Interesting.
Security, slicers, the big daddies, the little sisters. Multiple kind of chemical scent in the air. Pheromones, they call it. Makes them all dance to his tune.
Let's see how the splicer fling stuff goes tonight. Quick save.
How dare you touch me!
Not bad. Hey. Let's go. Oh, let's see, Neptune's bounty. Kind of struggled with the new route with this yesterday. Well, I struggled after messing it up.
You've had the pleasure of Andrew Ryan.
'Cause the save was different than it should be.
Built this place, and he's the one who ran it into the ground. Nobody knows exactly what happened. Maybe he went mad. Maybe the power got to him. Maybe he just decided he didn't like people. Whichever way you slice it, good men died. My family's in a submarine hidden in the foundation of Fontaine Fisheries. I'll meet you there.
Okay. Yeah, so it seems like the first time he's always going to be where you want him to be.
Mr. Coswell? They sent you, didn't they?
Awesome. Alright, sweet. I will save 1,000 times if need be.
Who can blame a lady who craves variety?
Oh, I hit the wall. It's such a shame.
Who can blame a lady who craves variety?
Okay.
And one day the jet
Really?
stopped calling.
Didn't clip through. There we go. Hey. Let's go.
If that's his price, you're gonna have to pay.
At the German prison camp, they put me to work on genetic experiments on other prisoners. They called it das German. All they can talk about.
The submarine bay was only used by smugglers and thieves. More than likely, the entrance will be hidden. Better to keep the coppers off the set.
You can't quit. Fontaine will find you.
You got it! Should be smooth sailing from here. I'll meet you up ahead.
Almost a gold split. Damn. Well, doing significantly better than last night. Fontaine, fucks you, man. I wish. I mean, haha, right? Definitely don't want that in my life.
I'm right outside the submarine bay, but I can't get in. I'll need you for that. My family can't be more than 100 yards away.
Oh, goodness.
time to shake hands and get acquainted.
Oh, come on. Meme's trash. Meme's so trash.
But enough is enough. If you press that button,
Yeah, I tried to do that early. Didn't quite work. Alright, cool. Things are moving right along. Like to see it. I am really excited to get to Apollo Square. It is kind of nice not having to worry about getting sports boost, which I guess is just not part of the route anymore. Doesn't take too long, but it's just kind of a hassle. Boop.
You get to the bathysphere in the rolling hills. That'll take you straight to the devil himself. And then all debts will be paid in full.
Alright.
Rolling Hills is over yonder, and the bathysphere station is as well.
First try on Arcadia skip.
on the surface, I once bought a forest. The parasites claimed that the land belonged to God and demanded that I establish a public park there.
You're almost there. The sphere to Ryan is up on ahead. Ryan's handed the keys to Fort Frolic over to a guy named Sander Cohen. Cohen's an artist, says some. He's a Section 8, says I.
Nah, yeah, that was like way too close. There we go. GG, let's run over. Too much time loss. Can never recover.
Watch yourself. Ryan's stirring. We best keep to our...
Ooh, 6 buckshot.
It's time to
Wow.
run the table.
The juiced up trash can.
Ryan's got the genetic key to Rapture. We get that from him, and we get out of this hellhole. We don't, then you and I are ghosts. Now would you kindly head to...
Got a mask on? No, you're the one that like looks like you have a mask on.
It's time.
Oh, lag.
You can taste it, can't you?
Oh, the lag's bad.
I say Cohen's lost his touch, if you do it well. Work, struggle. Now, he rots in that.
It's like stuck on the stairs. Okay, there we go.
Come and tell him he's still got it.
Interesting.
That's why he let you live.
Oh my god, the lag in Hephaestus right now is bad. So bad.
The world looks up and sees the face of God. But look around. It's a regular
Thank you for the good luck.
They all had mothers, fathers, people that loved them, they got their faith, their lives.
Okay.
What makes you think you're any different? chosen the spot for you on the wall yet. Let me know if you have a preference.
Oh, I got stuck in the TV.
The worm looks up and sees that face. Around. It's a regular
No, it's stuck in the door.
The worm looks up and sees that
God damn it. I'm just like trying to barely move them and I'm getting like flung. Gotta get used to this stuff again. Worm looks up. Any worms looking up in chat? Oh my goodness. Just hit everything along the way. No, that's not what I wanted. Thank you. God, come on. Like slightly nudging, and then just get thrown. Okay.
Look around. It's a regular convention of worms in here. They all had mothers, fathers, people loved them.
Nice.
The worm looks up and sees the face of God. But look around. It's a regular convention of worms in here.
Oh, okay. The lag. Oh, that was so bad. Thank you, game. Just couldn't click on the menu.
The worm looks up and sees the face of God. But look around. It's a regular convention of worms in here. They all had mothers, fathers, people who loved them. They got married, fucked their wives. What makes you think you're any different? I haven't chosen the spot for you on the wall yet. Let me know if you have a preference. Even in the book of...
What?
Even in the book of lies, sometimes you find truth.
The assassin has overcome.
Alright. God, I'm so excited to get to Apollo Square. Like, all this stuff's fun, it's great to do, but I want to work on the new trick. Alright, let's see how this fling goes. Normally you want really high FPS for flings, because it makes them easier and you get like bigger flings. But because that one's already so close to the ceiling, having high FPS actually makes that harder to do.
Stop, would you kindly? Would you kindly?
Would you kindly?
Powerful phrase. Familiar phrase.
The Elder Scrolls V. The classic.
We can talk about these blue eyes and the shape of forehead.
Not the GDQ troll.
Care about these. Why is this one born?
It's either that or have your earbuds just blown out. Your eardrums. I mean, I guess your earbuds could be blown out too, but hit them with the classic.
Welcome back, child. Welcome to the city where you were born. You are angry at Fontaine, yes? Now you know the truth. You are his tool, brought back to Rapture to save him. You have saved many of my values. We made your mind in your locked.
Okay, yeah, that's it. I see.
Has most of those keys, but not all.
I when I was watching through the Speedrun Explained video, I couldn't remember what the thing was for this part, but I have now remembered. So to like open the menu and to skip to where the radio messages are for skipping dialogue, you just hit the previous media key 3 times. In this, it doesn't actually open the menu, but once you've opened the menu, you can use previous media key to navigate what it is. You can press unbound to equip plasmid. Yeah, unfortunately my keyboard doesn't have an unbound key. I have an any key, but no unbound, unfortunately. Bet this won't get purged? Probably not. Ah, shit. You got.
Go get stepped on by a big daddy. Would you kindly?
Get stepped on by a big daddy.
I says, would you kindly go get stepped on by a big daddy?
Alright. Time for the new stuff. Let's see if we can get it faster than I did last night. I have some idea on how to do this now. See, if we can get the first throw down, then the rest should be relatively simple. Can of beans. One of them bean cans. Bananas in pajamas.
Yeah! Report me, you fuck!
Oh. Okay. Follow skip hard. It's just something I need a lot of practice with. It's kind of there if I'd gotten more height. Like out of all the speedrun tricks I've ever had to learn, I wouldn't say this is up there in terms of the hardest, but it's definitely like very specific things you have to do for it to work. Oh, okay. Not getting the height. Oh, okay. A little bit more to the right. No, okay, getting closer. Oops. Oh, I want to go back and watch exactly how he got back inbounds here. Like the optimal route, but hey, that wasn't too bad. I'm assuming it's like that, but cool. Yeah, so the first throw is by far the hardest part of that trick. Once you get that, the rest is like free. Minus 44 minutes. Sheesh. I really should learn how to do this.
What is this you wait for? Go and get this idiot!
Micro missile skip and doom. Yeah, that was a fun one. I mean, the old Foundry skip, I think, might have been harder than that one. I don't know. The old version of Foundry skip was pretty awful.
Last chance, kid! You pack it in now, and I'll leave this dumping. You and Frau Kraut, you keep on coming and wrap this up.
Well, this has been a pretty solid run for my second attempt in 6 months.
The little ones will lead you to something.
Considering this is on pace for like a 35. No. Oh wait, I want Point Prometheus. Give me that autosave, baby. Alright, when I stand on his head, I should probably save. Whoops.
The little ones will lead you to something, but you must protect them.
Soiled it. Soiled it. Oh, I forgot how loud it is if you hit the middle of the door.
Only the little ones can open these doors.
The funnest trick in all the video games right here. This is already falling over. Oh boy. Oh, corrected itself. That was completely fine, and I moved it anyways.
Come on! You want me to teach you to dance? I'm real good.
No.
Only the little ones can open these doors.
What? I know you're here, and I'm itching for a fight. Try and laugh at me. Try and laugh at me. Just try.
Try and laugh at me.
No, no, no! Must have dreamt it. Nothing. Good.
Nice.
Next fella.
No. Sure. Why not save again? Never hurts. Except for when the body gets like stuck. There we go. Alright, I mean, it's not a PB, as far as a full run goes, but for my second attempt in 6 months with the new trick, I'm pretty happy with how this has gone. Incinerate still need it in this run. Not as much as it used to be. Like, you can skip it, but the way to skip it is so awful, that it's just, like, not really worth doing. Yeah. Oh boy. Even like world record, you'd be pretty crazy to skip Incinerate. Like, it's a really cancerous trick. It's very much like a segmented run type of thing. Yeah, someone would have to find like a better way to do it, some new skip, for it to really... Oh my goodness. My Big Daddy fighting skills are not there yet. Gotta stand a little further back.
For the girl to be with you. Better with
Because Incinerate and Skip relies on hitting a bucket with your wrench, and there's no way to control it, so it's like kind of however the physics engine wants to work. And it's also a time thing, because it's a bucket that's on fire, and the fire will go out after a certain amount of time. A little remix right there.
Fontaine is nearby. You are reaching.
Yeah, with not needing the death warp really as much as we used to, because we just skip past everything these days. Like, you could kind of push for finding a better setup for it. You're really only death warp and medical, I feel like, now. Just to get back to the beginning. To melt the ice and then warp back. And theoretically, you could do that warp back without incinerate if you time things properly and playing on the... Oh, why did it... Oh, I see what happens. I was like, how did I get a gold split? It makes sense now. Yeah. Whenever I loaded the wrong thing in the point Prometheus, it resplit. Okay. The big remixes. Stabby, stabby. Nah, it's early on. You don't even have the shotgun at that point. Okay, I'm 37-31. I will absolutely take that, especially with all the mistakes I made on like Proving Grounds. Theoretically, I mean, not theoretically, what you was capable of. Because it's using the no plasmid route. Once you have the shotgun, you can melt ice using the incendiary buckshot, but that doesn't become a thing until Neptune's bounty. So there are like ways to melt the ice without it.
Come on, come on!
Wait, no, what is my actual PB? Hold on, we'll watch this in a second. 3307, okay. I mean, that's 4 minutes off my best in this game with 6 months off, a new trick to learn, and a lot of mistakes, so. It's kind of exciting.
They offered you this city.
Also, this part's extremely loud for no reason.
And you refused it. And what did you do instead? What I've come to expect of you. You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance. A chance to learn. To find love. To live. And in the end, what was your reward? You never said. But I think I know. A family.
So do I have a, no, I don't have a medical. Yeah, if I had a medical split, I'd show off the bucket thing. Alright, restart my game. Boot it back up. If you're wondering why I have to boot it back up, one, it helps with crashes, which is just fantastic, you know, not having to having a crash during a game. But the hack and medical pavilion is going to be the exact same if you restart the game between each attempt. Otherwise, it'd be different, and you lose time trying to figure it out. Alright. Yeah. Hacking, skip, and preventing crashes. Big ones. We go again. But all in all, that was a really good run. So that's a good precedent for the rest of the night. Hopefully. Although usually my first run of a night is my best. It's like my best shot. Because then I start getting in my own head, I get frustrated, and then it just goes downhill. I can't prove this because I don't have the evidence for it, but I still believe if you looked at all of my time in speedrunning, most of my PBs I've gotten have been on the first run of the night. Not most, I'd say the majority. Over 50%, like at least 51% of the time. It's the first run of the night. "18 fathoms. Fathoms are so weird, because it's just like 6 feet. It's a weird unit of measurement.
I am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose rapture.
Whoa.
A city where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small. And with the sweat of your brow, rapture can become your city as well.
Yeah, I guess you don't death warp besides Welcome to Rapture, or besides Medical anymore. So you don't do it in Neptunes, you don't Smugglers, don't in Arcadia, don't in Fort Frolic, don't in Hephaestus. Hephaestus was a big death warp spot prior to the body clipping stuff. You don't in RCC, you don't in Olympus, don't in Apollo, don't in Point Prometheus, don't in Proving Ground. Yeah, you only death warp the one time. That's crazy to think about, actually. I hadn't put that together.
Spear's coming up now! Johnny, security's banging off all over. Get a move on! I didn't mean no trespass. Just don't hurt me. Just let me go. You might cut.
Is it someone new?
Would you kindly pick up that shortwave radio? I don't know how you survived that plane crash, but I've never been one to question Providence. I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. Now keep on moving. We're gonna have to get you to higher ground. Take a deep breath and step out of the bathysphere. I won't leave you twisting in the wind. We're gonna need to draw her out of hiding, but you're gonna have to...
Alright. Another run. Another fun time.
How do you like that, sister? Bloody splicer, seal Johnny in before they... Goddamn splicers.
Report me!
My daddy's smarter than Einstein, stronger than Hercules, and lights a fire with a snap of his...
We'll save a little load. Boop, 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 boop. I don't know how the first shot missed. It's like looking right at it. Oh, oh. There we go. Thank you, buddy.
I've got a family. I need to get them out of here. But the splicers have cut me off from them. If you can reach them in Neptune's bounty, then maybe, just maybe. I know.
Draw a nice little picture.
The unluckiest man in the world right now. But you're the only hope I'll ever see my wife and child again.
It's an angry spider.
Plasma's changed everything.
So I don't know how far away you could grab that from. Okay, that works.
Our minds,
Oh, it's slow though.
best friends butchering one another. Babies strangled in cribs. The whole city went to hell. You alright, boyo? First time plasma to... You alright, boyo? First time plasma's a real kick from you. But there's nothing like a fistful of lightning now, is there? Careful now. Would you kindly lower that weapon for a minute? You think that's a child down there? Don't be fooled. She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. Whatever you thought about right and wrong on the surface. Well,
Oh no.
rapture.
Okay.
Those little sisters,
You got there.
they carry Adam. The genetic material that keeps the wheels of rapture turning.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, it's so bad.
If you spot a splicer in the water, hit him with the electrobolt.
I really hoping this placer comes out. Why does that keep happening? I think I might need to bind that key. Or unbind that key.
Ryan! Goddamn! Ryan! Found him! They shut off access to Neptune. There's another way to get there. Head to medical. What are you waiting for? Go! That's the big daddy. She got it on him. He keeps her safe.
Oh. Yeah, well, I mean, Welcome to Rapture's always the split that's hardest to derust. That movement's so unnatural every time.
Now you've met Andrew Ryan, the bloody king of Rapture. Now find your way to emergency access.
Keep away from my face!
No, Splicer, where'd you go, buddy? Yeah, you should be sorry, Smurfy. You should be. How dare you? Well, it's just unnatural because you don't have like full control, you're just constantly fighting the game.
Remember, all them machines will short out right proper. You hit them with electrical. Security cameras. I can hear the
Feel bad about it at least once a day. Yeah, I hope it keeps you up at night. Whoa.
chemical scent in the air. Pheromones, they call them. Makes them all dance to his tune.
I didn't get the item boost, but that's okay.
What is that? You're worthless! You're nothing!
No. Come around. No. Dumb splicer. Thank you. Yeah. I can't get on this railing to save my life. Can you back up for a second? Alright, come here. Thank you. Hello? It's all falling apart. There we go. Oh, yeah, we gotta get out of here. That other splicer's coming. The actual trick wasn't bad, but the setup was kind of awful. That is fine. We don't need perfect runs at the moment. I just gotta...
Now you had the pleasure of Andrew Ryan's company.
Just gotta work on everything.
He's the one who built this place, and he's the one who ran it into the ground. Nobody knows exactly what happened. Maybe he went mad. Maybe the power got to him. Maybe he just decided he didn't like people. Whichever way you slice it, good man died. My family's in a submarine hidden in...
You want to try a few runs with all new stuff? The new stuff is great.
Put him where I can.
Great. Thank you.
Who can blame a lady who craves variety?
What did it send me to the right? What the hell happened there? There we go. Okay.
Nobody wants you to find what we carry tonight. Put your weapons in the pneumo, and then I'll let you in.
At the German prison camp, they put me. At the German prison camp, they put me to work on genetic experiments on other prisoners. They call me das Wunderkind, child. German. All they can talk about.
The submarine bay was only used by smugglers and thieves. More than likely, the entrance will be hidden. Better to keep the coppers off the scent.
You can't quit
find you. Hey, fuck Fontaine.
You got it. Should be smooth sailing from here. I'll meet you up ahead.
Is that gold Neptunes? Oh my god, it is. Nice. Forget how to do the boost up the the ramp right there.
Hit the switch up there in the control booth and let me in. I think it's time to shake hands and get acquainted.
Can't even hit it with the wrench.
But enough is enough. If you press that button, you'll learn what it means.
Whee! Even at this point, I'm still on pace for a 32. That's kind of nutty. Yeah, I guess there's just a lot of time to save. Cool beans.
Until we're almost out, then he pulls the string. We'll find the bastard. We'll find him and we'll tear his heart out. Get out.
No.
And get to Arcadia. Jesus Christ.
You ooze in like an assassin, and then you try to sneak.
Was Fontaine just planning on Ryan stopping the sub? I mean, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly that it's just Fontaine blowing up the sub to make you go along with his plan more.
They're everywhere. I can't hold them. Got to fall back. Get me family out, and we'll regroup as soon as we can.
I came to this place
There's actually no Moira or Patrick.
to rob when you
It's all a ruse.
a hub gaping at the gates of Rome. Even the air you breathe sponged from my account. Well, breathe deep, so later you might remember the taste.
Whee!
You get to the bathysphere in the rolling hills. That'll take you straight to the devil himself.
Did a guy kill Atlas's family? Had to be Ryan? Oh, true, true, true.
Will be paid in full.
Said I don't remember the lore of this game too well. Have you seen the new Out of Bounds and Apollo Smurfy? Speaking of like the new stuff in the run.
Why are you so resistant to the traditional methods of separating a man from his soul? You're not CIA, are you? You belong to
Probably not. Okay. It's pretty nutty.
I just need time to find the proper poison.
Watch yourself.
To get to the elevator? Yeah, it's even newer than that apparently. I don't know when it was found, but
It's time to either run the table.
sometime in the last 6 months.
Ryan's got the genetic key to Rapture. We get that from him, and we get out of this hellhole. We don't.
Or maybe you're thinking of the same thing. I don't know.
Now would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch? It's time to finish this.
You can taste it, can't you? Andrew.
Maybe I just want to shoot that splicer, I don't know.
Lost his touch. If you knew him well. Used to believe in struggle.
Come here, splicer.
He rots in that Neverland, waiting for some.
The invisible. Yeah, this one actually goes out of bounds.
I suppose that's why he let you live. The worm looks up and sees the face of.
What? I don't understand on that splicer.
Convention of worms. They all had mothers, fathers, people loved them, they got married, fucked their wives. What makes you think you're any different? I haven't chosen the spot for you on the wall yet. Let me know if you.
I will take 20 steps to get through this if it means I get it first try, which it didn't. Going through the right side of this wall is, I feel, way harder than the left side.
A worm looks up.
A worm looks up.
A worm looks up. A worm looks up and sees the face of.
Okay.
A worm looks up and sees the
Really?
face of. A worm looks up and sees the. A worm looks up. A worm looks up.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need to practice the right side of that door clip. You used to have less room on that side than you did on the left, so that's harder.
The worm looks up and sees the face of God. But look around. It's a regular convention of worms in here. They all had mothers, fathers, people who loved them, they got married, fucked their wives. What makes you think you're
It's a new Panic at the Disco single. I have not.
a spot for you on the wall?
Never been a huge Panic at the Disco fan.
What?
Even in the Book of Lies, sometimes you find truth.
Assassin.
I don't know if I know any Panic songs besides their like super famous one, which I cannot think of the name. You know, two? I might, if I heard them. Yeah, I wrote Sins, yeah. It's like, what is that song actually called? I know how it goes, I know the lyrics somewhat, but I couldn't think of the... High Hopes. That does not ring a bell. It's probably one of those things, if I heard it, I'd be like, oh, okay. From Jennifer's Body. What the hell is Jennifer's Body? Which is a weird thing to say out of context. Alright, Napalm, be kind to me, please. No. Shitty horror movie of Megan Fox? Oh.
Stop, would you kindly?
Miss Jackson? I'm sorry, Miss Jackson? Did they like cover that or something?
Familiar phrase?
New perspective.
German
9 in the afternoon.
Welcome back, child. Welcome to the city where you were born. You are
It's a real big
Fontaine, yes?
when you're in 8th grade.
Now you know the truth. You are his tool, brought back to
Interesting.
your truth to save him. You have saved many of them. Sleep. We made your... At the German prison camp, they put me to work on genetic experiments on other prisoners.
Boop.
They call me das Wunderkind, the Wonder Child. Germans. All they can talk about is blue eyes and the shape of forehead. All I care about is why is this one born strong and that one weak?
There he is.
This one smart, that one stupid.
I like
All that killing. You think
When does the afternoon become evening?
it's useful?
Who's he?
So I feel like 9 in the afternoon would just be evening, right? I know it's just a name, but it bugs me. 5 p.m. is evening.
Oh, you've got hooked up with Tenenbaum, huh, kid? She's a regular goose. Alright, fun's fun, kid. But now, go get stepped on by a big daddy. Would you kindly?
Well, yeah, I was kind of thinking 6 p.m. as well. Just kind of divided up evenly. Yo, Dark Demon, what's going on? Happy Pride Month. I didn't even realize there was a new month. I haven't looked at my calendar. Alright, let's go do Apollo. When does evening turn into night? So that's a good question. Maybe like 8 p.m.?
You shall know I am the Lord!
Buddy. Oh, I destroyed my vending machine.
I'll kill your first! I'll kill your first!
Dude. Why are you being so obnoxious about this?
Woe be unto you!
Okay. I think I need him to be like on that side of it, not in front of it, maybe. No, okay. I've only done this twice, so. And then he ran away. Cool.
I send you!
This is definitely the most I've struggled with this part of this trick. He just runs away. What a guy.
Saith the Lord God!
What the fuck is happening here? There we go. I'll save. Yeah, I'm like in the vending machine here. Alright, here we go. Let's see how long this takes. Alright, a little higher. That looks kind of good. Sorry, I'll get back to reading chat here in just a second. Let me do this part. Okay, this was definitely sloppier than my other attempts at this trick, just because of getting on the splicer, but the actual trick wasn't bad. Cool. Okay. Yeah, if I got on the splicer like right away, that would have been good. Let's go on silver. Howdy doody. Yeah, exactly. That's when I saw, I was like, oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, that's a really... Once you get the first throw, like on top of the out of bounds, the rest is easy. Like the second and third throws are really free, which is cool. The first one's not too bad, just you know, lack of practice.
Or go and get this idiot.
The mob's right behind me. I don't even want to see him walking.
Oh, you want to see him walking?
Last chance, kid.
No.
Last chance, kid. Last chance, kid.
Really?
Last chance, kid. Last chance, kid. Last chance, kid. Last chance, kid.
Why is this not activating?
Last chance, kid. Last chance, kid.
There we go.
You pack it in now.
Okay, I think I was just aiming too low.
You proud crowd. You keep on coming. Wrap this up.
Yep. It works. Oh my god, all the hearts.
The little ones will leave this project, but you must protect them.
Yeah, I should have crouched. Alright.
Only the little ones can open these doors. You must protect them.
No, are you kidding me? The mask knocked it over.
Only the little ones can
Oh, that is unfortunate.
What's that? You're not welcome here.
We get the fun job of waiting for this to fix itself.
We can get to know each other. He's gone. They always.
Okay.
Came here to be a star. Came here to be a star. Not too late. Not too late.
This could be my undoing, the save. See? Oh, sweet. Save again. Makes so many saves in this game now. Oops. Oh, you gotta love when the body just like sticks to the floor. Awesome. Yeah, at least they're actually quick and they're not like 30 seconds apiece. Interesting. Want to re-grab the body and grab the trash can. What's the difference? Damn it. Okay, I think I see why KPC goes all the way around now. Makes sense. It's a little bit slower, but probably safer. Okay. Yeah, I might just start doing that. It's one of those things, it's like a second or two slower, but if it's more consistent, then it should do it. Makes the load slower? Oh, damn. Yeah, console loads are pretty terrible. I mean, I guess like the PS5 and Xbox, whatever the fuck it is now. Their SSDs are pretty good. "30 seconds slower over the whole run." Wow, that's crazy. Free time save. It's like training wheels. Oh, that fire's gonna be a problem. Maybe. Nope. Okay, stand a little bit further away from the Big Daddy. Oh boy, I am real bad fighting him. Took loads out like on PC. Oh. Then you're just sitting around like a jackass for no reason.
Better for the girls to be with you. Better with you than alone in the crawling darkness. Fontaine is near.
Yeah, no crossbow. I mean, theoretically, if we started, like, if we found a way to do incinerate skip faster or better, then we could have Electrobolt for that, which would be kind of helpful. You could use grenades if you really wanted to, but you kind of just use the grenades here. I guess there are 5 regular grenades at the end. Yeah, maybe. But it does have splash damage. I don't know. Not too worried about killing him. More worried about the skips at the moment.
You were my ace in the hole, but you were also the closest thing I ever had to a son.
Like, no more crossbow.
That's why this hurts.
You do 1 death warp now, and that's it.
Life ain't.
I have an out of bounds. The rout's pretty crazy these days. Yeah, 12 frag grenades, so I definitely could.
You think I'm alone in this world? I got more than enough moms to watch my back while I recharge.
A minute faster than the last one. Oh, I'm about to die. Woo. You can't actually die during that part. For just general fighting, Electro Bolt's better.
I called you back, showed you what you was, what you was capable.
For the run, Incinerate's significantly better because of death warps and stuff.
That was something I dreamed up, and I tattooed inside your head. Now if you don't call that family, I don't know what is.
It's 3 minutes off PB. Like, the fact that I'm getting this close to my actual PB with so little work is a really good sign. Means when I actually know what I'm doing, it's like a free PB. Kill him. We got a little gold split in there, that was fun.
They offered you this city. And you refused it.
I'm gonna get some ice real quick. I will be right back for some more.
Instead. What I've come to expect of you. You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance. A chance to learn. To find love. To live. And in the end, what was your reward? You never said. But I think I know. A family.
Alright, restart the game. Unbreakable world record. Well, I don't know how optimized the current record is with all the new stuff, so I don't know. My thing with speedrunning, until it literally comes down to every frame counting, you can always do better. Like even Super Mario, where it's like dependent entirely on like 8 one-frame tricks and stuff, it's like it can still be better. Every time a speedrunning community is like, this can't possibly get any faster. There's no way we can find new skips for this. 6 months later, there's a new skip. Or some optimization to be made. You're like, wow. I guess I'll go fuck myself then. A BioShock speedrun stream where? I don't see any speedruns going on. Just some filthy cheating. I mean, like 2 years ago, no one thought BioShock would really get any faster, and then wall clipping was found. It's like, well, guess we were wrong on that front. Cheating again? Oh, for sure.
I am Andrew Ryan.
If you want to see me not use these dirty, dirty cheats, we do have our BioShock Trilogy Glitchless incentive, where I will be cheat-free playing through these games.
No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose...
Oh, rapture. Whoa, it's so pretty.
The artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by the morality.
Oh my god, Emerald with the 5-pack. Sheesh. Another step closer to not cheating. Help me to stop being a dirty cheater. Thank you so much, Emerald. The 5-pack. Never seen this game before. Me neither. First time playing. Long-time fan, first time playing. The big sheesh. How hard would I say the speedrun is? I'd say if it's your first speedrun, it'd be somewhat tricky, just because there's a lot to manage. Quite a few different tricks. Overall, against like all the different speedruns I've done, it's nowhere near the top. But it's also a game I've been running for 9 years, so it's kind of hard for me. Like, it's not that hard, you know. It would not include the DLCs. It'd be the trilogy. It'd just be the main games. We might, you know, maybe afterwards we'll do an incentive for the full anthology. I don't know about the hat mod. I'd have to check the rules. I think the hat mod's allowed, as long as you're just using it for speed boost and not for skipping stuff. It's on that level. I'd say if you can run infinite, you can run this game, no problem.
Is it someone new?
I gotta run an upcoming GDQ. I did not. BioShock and Amnesia Rebirth were backup games, but nothing made it in outright, and because of everything going on in the world and financial situations, I wasn't going to attend for just a backup game. So I had to withdraw those submissions. Possibly AGDQ. We'll get in. But yeah. Not this time around. I was really hoping for the Amnesia Trilogy run to get in. The Dark Descent, Machine for Pigs, and Rebirth all done back to back. Which I think would have been really cool, but yeah, didn't make it. For shame.
Bloody splicer, seal Johnny in before they... Goddamn splicers.
My daddy's smarter than Einstein, stronger than Hercules, and lights a fire with a snap.
Save and load. Boop doop boop boop doop. Well, the issue usually is that they try to give more screen time to more runners and not more games to individual runners. A lot of times if you see trilogies or whatever, it's like a relay race between people. I think like at Mega Man they've had multiple games all in one marathon where it's like, here's 6 runners kind of trading off and stuff. Just outright trilogy, anthology, whatever runs do have a harder time getting in. Usually due to the length of the runs. But it's possible. Like, Tomato had his Fallout anthology. I've done the Penumbra trilogy. I can't think off the top of my head who else has had, like, just the runs between, like, an anthology run to themselves and not split up amongst multiple runners. Mainly because they're games that I don't pay too much attention to. PlayStation series, Mega Man's, whatever. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, it makes sense the way GDQ breaks things up. They want so many hours of certain types of games, so they always dedicate like 8 hours to a long RPG, or they're gonna dedicate 8 hours to horror games altogether. So they're kind of already expecting to like have one long RPG, but then they're gonna take as many different horror games as they can fit in 8 hours and not like 2 4-hour runs sort of thing. You'll never see them take like 2 hours of an RPG and then 16 hours of horror. As much as I would love that. And I'm sure people in my community would love to see that. And as much as I love getting in GDQs and showing off games, you also have to remember I've been in an absolute shitload of GDQs. I've had close to 20 runs at this point. So other runners getting like their first shot at a GDQ is really cool to see. It's bittersweet because it's like, yeah, I want to be up there too. But I know full well if I was someone just getting into speedrunning, like doing my first submissions, trying to get in. How much I'd be upset if someone that has like 25 run gets in over me. Passing the torch? I mean, yes and no. It's not like I'm giving up, saying, hey, you guys take over now. I hate when this splicer runs away. Is he dead? No, he's not. Okay. I was gonna say, please make sure he dies. Passing the torch is more like just letting someone else take over entirely and just like bowing out and be like, alright. You younger whippersnappers, you have this forever now. Or near the top. I mean, it still never hurts to submit because you never, like, if you and the world record hold, like, if I submitted this game and, like, KPC submitted this game, right? It's like, yeah, it's like maybe if I saw his submission, I'd be like, yeah, I'll just let him have it, but it doesn't hurt to submit as well, because what if he submits and then has to pull out of the marathon for some reason? Like, he can't go, or he just doesn't want to do the run anymore. It's like, okay, well then, who would they have for backup? Oh, it's me. Or whatever. I've also run plenty of games at marathons that I was nowhere near the top for, but nobody wanted to submit it ever. It's kind of the cool thing about having online runs is, like the FPS community has a lot of European runners, and a lot of the top runners are European at that. So like in-person GDQs, they'll just never attend because it's just so financially expensive. I have had so much trouble getting on this railing tonight. Really? Splicer, can you get out of my ass for a second? Thank you. Okay, I can't get on this railing. Why is this now the hardest thing in the entire run? Okay. No, why do you have to walk around? Come here. No, I don't want to be on your head. Walk away. No. God damn it. This is actually the hardest thing in the entire run now. Holy shit, that took forever. Took so long the other splicer showed up. Fantastic. Alright, we're through. That was a nightmare. What was I even saying? Oh yeah, European runners. We're just never going to attend, so a lot of those runs I like submitted anyways. But with online marathons, you know, obviously they could submit and do those runs from home, which is cool.
He's the one who built this place, and he's the one who ran it into the ground. Nobody knows exactly what happened. Maybe he went mad. Maybe the power got to him. Maybe he just decided he didn't like people. Whichever way you slice it, this good man died. My family's in a submarine hidden in the foundation of Fontaine Fisheries. I'll meet you there.
Oh my god, my camera. Really? Okay, don't walk too far forward there. Good to know.
Whichever way you slice it, good man died. My family's in a submarine in the foundation of Fontaine Fisheries. I'll meet you there. Now you have the pleasure of Andrew Ryan's company. He's the one who built this place, and he's the one who ran it into the ground. Nobody knows exactly what happened.
And I just... Okay. This run's something else right now. He's doing some really weird stuff.
Maybe he went mad. Maybe the power got talk to him. Maybe he just decided he... Now you've had the pleasure of Andrew Ryan's company.
What?
Now you've had the pleasure of Andrew Ryan's company. He's the one who built this place. He's the one who ran it into the ground. Nobody knows exactly what happened. Maybe he went mad. Maybe the power got him. Maybe he just decided he didn't like it.
Gotta learn new shit.
Whichever way you slice it, good man died.
Yeah, I used to do a whole lot of online marathon runs. What's going on here? There's just so many online marathons for speedrunning now. It's I don't know.
At the German prison camp, they put me to work on genetic experiments on other prisoners. They call me das Wunderkind, the wonder child.
It's got so overwhelming. It's like every weekend. It's like, oh, submissions are open for this marathon. It's like, well, do I have time to just sit here and do all of this? Okay, not a great start to this run, but hey, it's practice. Yeah, it makes sense. I feel like that's what a lot of people do. It's like, oh, I kind of know the person who's putting this together, or, you know, I like the cause it's going for, so I'll help this one out. I think it's also like a good thing if you're like starting out in speedrunning to kind of aim for, just to do a couple of those every now and then. Also if you're like kind of new to streaming, because it helps you get in the mindset of like explaining stuff to people. And like really having a goal to work towards.
If you press that button, you'll learn that it needs to truly be mine.
Sometimes pushing for a certain time, like if I'm pushing for sub 30 in this, it can be daunting. Or maybe it's like, you know, how much do I really care about saving those up extra couple of seconds? But if I'm just going for consistency and getting good times, so it's like a presentable run, like sometimes that's better. Especially mentally, than just trying to save 3 seconds off of time. Arcadia.
Ain't that just like Ryan? Waits until we're almost out, then he pulls the string. We'll find the bastard. We'll find him and we'll tear his heart out.
Nice.
You ooze in like an assassin, and then you try to sneak out like a thief. You're no CIA spook. Who are you? Why have you come here? There's 2 ways to deal with a mystery. Uncover it, manipulate it. So dark in here. If only your friend could look up and see you. Maybe. If only you could do something. Anything. Except just stand here and watch him die.
They're everywhere.
Whee! Nice.
I came to this place to build the impossible. You came to rob what you could never build.
Good Arcadia split. Seems illegal now. I know, right? Not even using a dead body. Hey, gold Arcadia split. Love the accent of him saying heart. He's got a good accent. He's got a good voice.
The spear to Ryan is up on ahead. Rolling Hills is over yonder.
It's so easy when I'm speedrunning games to just kind of take the voice acting for granted. Granted, not granted.
The parasites claim the that I stand.
So I usually just kind of start tuning out
So the rebel could stand slack-jawed.
narration or audio or whatever. It just goes in one ear, out the other. So I listen to it so much. But when I do actually pay attention, I'm like, oh yeah, this is really good. It's the same for Amnesia. Like The Dark Descent. Like, I love the voice acting in Amnesia. It's so good. And every time I go to run the game, I'm like, oh yeah, this is really good voiceover. It's so good. Alright, yeah, you don't have a mask. Maybe I take this body with me. Maybe this is the strat. Oh. Alright, I gotta figure out what to do with this splicer.
The artist has a duty.
I'll take that, yeah. I just grabbed it right up. Almost like they were set up for that sole purpose.
And hello to an evening with Sander Cohen.
It's time to either run the table or go home empty. Ryan's got the genetic key.
Yeah, I kinda saw getting stuck in that wall. I saw it coming.
That's better.
Da 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 da. You know what? I will save right there. I can fix it, but I'm still on. I'm still in this. I just, yeah, I kind of got stuck again. Making a comeback.
I see Cohen's lost his touch.
Believe this time. I believe. Do you believe in love?
Struggle. Now, he rots in that Neverland, waiting for someone to come and tell him he still got it.
What? How did that not get over the wall?
That's why he let you live.
There we go.
It's time to either run the table or go home empty. Ryan's got the genetic key to Rapture. We get that from him, and we get out of this hellhole. We don't. What?
What?
In the book of lies, sometimes you find truth. There isn't. You can taste it, can't you? Andrew Ryan.
The assassin has overcome my final defense, and now he's come.
Did it really not? Did I not hit the door back? Or maybe that was still just a radio message. I don't know what happened there.
I see Cohen's lost his touch. If you knew.
Oops. Did something wrong. Let's play a diary message before the cutscene, anyways.
Now, he rots in that Neverland, waiting for someone to come.
Whoopsie.
He still got it. I suppose that's why he let you live.
It's time to eat. What?
I see Cohen's lost his touch. If you knew him when.
Yeah, I'm not sure where the problem was. I'm not entirely sure I hit the door back. So I don't know if it was that or if it was just some messages were queued up for too long. Which could have been the case. With how fast we move through these levels, it's entirely possible you just get a backlog of radio messages playing. Ooh, first try on that. Nice.
Stop, would you kindly? Would you kindly? Powerful phrase.
Well,
Familiar phrase.
yes, but no, because those are just like assuming you already have those at that point because you should have those. The radio messages just queue up no matter what. And I want to play out. And like the only way they would get around the radio messages stacking is if they just completely wipe the audio queue between levels. Which I mean, I guess that would kind of make sense. Like, oh, if you're in Fort Frolic, you shouldn't have messages from Arcadia anymore. But
You are angry at Fontaine, yes? Now you know the truth.
it's another one of those things where they don't expect the player to be going through the game at that kind of pace. Silly devs. You got me. Got him.
Experiments on other prisoners. They call me das Wunderkind, the Wonder Child. Germans.
Got them off of the diary message? Yeah.
Blue eyes and shape of forehead. All I care about is why is this one born strong and that one weak?
There he is.
This one smart, that one stupid. All that killing. You think the Germans could have...
I mean, they kind of expected it, but not really, because you can play radio messages at any point. So if they happen to get cut off in some way or some fashion, then you can go back and listen to it at your own time.
And now you've got hooked up with Tenenbaum, huh, kid? She's a regular mother goose. Alright, fun's fun, kid. But now, go get stepped on by a big daddy. Would you kindly?
It's one of those things from like a developer standpoint, it doesn't really matter as much as it does for someone like speedrunning through it. The properties of diary messages and radio messages. Like, they made sure to have radio messages take priority, because if you're listening to a diary message you've picked up and you walk into an area that's supposed to have dialogue, then it'll just cut off the diary. So there is like some priority it gives. Ooh, got a little boost action.
I found her that way!
Am I crouched on the body right now? Yeah, I am. Okay, this could be problematic. So I won't be able to get the height. I can, it's just gonna be kind of awkward. Gotta float around a bit. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Problem is, do I restart the level to fix it, or do I just try to wing it? yeah, because it's practice, I want to do it the right way. I'm gonna reload this. Unfortunately, if you're crouched on top of a splicer body, you can't uncrouch without falling off. It's just not possible. If you're standing up, you can crouch at any time and it works, but... Dude, why are you running away from me? Oh boy. Okay. Now we're good. Yeah, it's that first throw is the doozy. Okay. Should have saved time on that because that was actually a really good attempt. It's just I crouched on the first splicer thing. Gotta remember, no crouch. Yeah, I should really look into the death warp here with grenades. Should do that.
What is this you wait for? Go and get this idiot.
It's a very small amount of time saved, but why not go for it?
The mob's right behind me. I don't even want to see him walk. Last chance, kid. You pack it in now, and I'll leave your stomach. And you and Proud Kraut, you keep on coming, and Raptors.
Cool, cool. What is today's fact? I guess technically that is a fact. God damn, look at those biceps. Why did you walk away from the stairs? Alright, yeah, this run's been all about getting on top of the splicers. That's where all the time losses come from. Medical Pavilion had some issues. Nope. Oh, I crouched again. Whoops.
Only the little ones can open these doors. You must protect them.
No, splicer. Splicer, no splicing. God damn it. I really hate using this side of the trash can, or the ashtray. Oh, he has no mask. He's got no mask on.
hate the babies the most. They come out covered in gas.
You just say I hate the babies the most? It's a splicer line I don't think I've heard before. No, why did you fall? God, what I would give to be able to freely rotate items in BioShock. I don't know how else it's gonna work timing wise. Oh, and it lost collision. Awesome. Fuck me. Gotta redo the whole level now. I usually, yeah, I need to start doing that. I used to make a hard save after clipping through the door. I would just make like quick saves lately. For this exact reason. Kinda forgot I made hard saves for that. Whoops. Come on. Unfortunate. I want to say I'm not crouched here, but I'm pretty sure I am. What the hell just happened there?
Only the little ones can open these doors.
Yeah, and here make a hard save. Gotta remember to do that. So in case this does go wrong with the ashtray, then I can just reload from that point and not have to do the first splicer again. Save, 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 to save. Oh, the sensitivity is so low when you reload back in. Something I'm never prepared for. Yeah, I'm gonna go all the way around, so I'm not gonna try to shortcut that. Well, it's not gonna be a good time. I think it's still sub 40 easily, but...
Germans could have been interested in something useful.
Oh, one died too. Interesting. I know it's not what she just said, but it sounded like she said 6 times 2 is lemon, and I am completely confused on what that line was supposed to be. That was a better kill. 6 times 2 is lemon. My hot new pop song.
Better for the girls to be with you. Better with you than alone. Alone in the crawling darkness. Fontaine is nearby. You are reaching close now.
What? Is it gonna be sub 40? I don't know.
Fontaine waits above. There will be no going back from here. Make sure.
Yeah, it should be.
I remember when me and the crowd put you in that sub. You were no more than 2. You were
I don't see BioShock as a horror game anymore. I never quite saw it that way. I mean, there are some horror elements. Usually, it's early on, like Welcome to Rapture and some of Medical.
betrayal, kid.
It's also like, you know,
Strictly business.
a horror game for 2007. Once more modern horror games came out, it kind of stopped being as scary. Oh, and he blew up all my minds. Yeah, I hate that.
I'm gonna bury you.
Like once Amnesia came out, Outlast, that kind of stuff.
I'm barely getting started.
You think I'm alone in this world? More than enough, Mom.
Yeah, my worst storm of the night, but it's good practice. Learned a couple things. Or remembered a couple things.
I sent you topside. I called you back, showed you what you was,
Which was capable of.
even that life.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch this again tonight. Restart the game. I believe Infinite was supposed to have more horror elements to it before it all got scrapped. Like Comstock's house is the scary part of the game, but even that's like not anything. Loading BioShock. Whoa, we go again. More creepy? Yeah, for sure, for sure. I think the same for this game. I think it's more creepy than scary. Well, like when this game first came out, I didn't play it when it first came out. It took me forever to get around to it, but if I'd played this in 2007, I would have been pretty scared at certain parts. Oh, I can get outside the bathysphere, damn. Whoops. The charge skip. I love the charge skip, but yeah, it can be very finicky, for sure. You either get charge skip first try, or it like takes 10 attempts. Get to see the slideshow. Yeah, you know, I'm doing this for you guys, so you get to see it.
I am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man
Pain in the ass to go to work.
It belongs to
If you haven't seen it, so I know you're just getting into infinite runs. If you can find a video of the old Downtown Emporia skip, you should see how much of a pain in the ass that was. It was using charge on a handyman that you had to position just properly to get out of bounds, and it was awful. It was so bad.
Scientists would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small. And with the sweat of your brow, rapture can become your city as well.
Yeah, I mean, I used to have to do it in runs, but thank God we don't have to anymore. That trick was so gross. You had to be like fast enough to get him to spawn in at a certain point and then stand somewhere proper so he jumps to a certain part of the map, and then you could charge at him to get out of bounds. Trash can strats and Ford Frolic, yeah, for sure. That shit was awful. I mean, the ashtray at the end of this run now isn't too far off of that. The gate skip in Downtown Emporia is still kind of tricky, but it's nowhere near as awful. The bad thing about the handyman skip in Downtown Emporia is you got one shot at it, and then you gotta reload the entire map and like go down the elevator again. You couldn't just continually try to charge at them. It's like every failed attempt was like 30 seconds plus. Ah, speedrunning. So much fun. Well, I meant the gate skip and like not the Comstock gate, the one before that you like fall on top of to get out of the first area. The gate skip isn't too bad either. Either method. The FPS method, if you can get the FPS, is a lot of fun. But the death warp isn't too bad.
Would you kindly pick up that shortwave radio?
General sounds like a pain.
That plane crash, but I never want to question.
The tricks aren't too bad.
And I aim to keep you alive.
Like there's definitely some tough ones, like the death warp in Hall of Heroes, Songbird skip, stuff like that. The biggest pain with Infinite is just the downtime. You know, you really don't start the run until 25-30 minutes in. So it just makes every failed attempt just hurt that much more. So you're like, do I reset and spend 25 minutes getting back to this point? And that happens for a lot of runs, unfortunately. There's a lot of great potential speedruns that just have too much downtime. It's what really kills the new Wolfenstein games is speedruns. They have so many great tricks, mechanics to them, and they're fun to play, but you watch like a 5-minute cutscene, do a 30-second trick, and then you're watching another 5-minute cutscene. It's like, goddamn. Should be illegal. True. Yeah, any modern game that comes out that doesn't have skippable cutscenes is just, it's so disappointing. Like, why? I can't really fault older games for not having it, because whatever. I feel like any modern game that comes out that doesn't have skippable cutscenes and manual saving is just so depressing. Also key rebinding, but that's a separate issue entirely. Yeah, I mean, manual saving, I can understand it in certain games for sure, but it's still sad.
If you can reach them in Neptune's bounty, then maybe, just maybe. I know you must feel.
Even if it's not necessarily quick saving, just being able to make a save.
You're the only hope I'll ever see my wife and child again. Go to Neptune's bounty. Find my family, please.
That was a nice little grab.
Plasma's changed everything. They destroyed our bodies, our minds. We couldn't handle it. Best friends.
If this game didn't have manual saving, I probably wouldn't be running it. Imagine doing all the splicer flings without the ability to save. Having to get them all first try every time. Holy shit, that'd be so cancerous. Generally, the argument against having manual saves of any kind in your game is that you can save scum, it makes the game too easy, whatever, but if it's a single-player game, it doesn't really matter how much someone saves, I feel like, you know?
The genetic material that keeps the wheels of Rapture turning. Everybody wants it.
And, you know, a multiplayer game, you're not gonna have saves. It's a pretty good welcome to Rapture. Boop. Yeah, I'd like in Doom Eternal, right? Ultra Nightmare stuff that's one life doesn't allow for saving. The game will like make selective saves here and there in case the game crashes or you quit for the night, but you can't do your own quick save, quick load. I think stuff like that's completely fair. Oop, hit the switch. I just think when in doubt, having more options available is always the way to go. Out of the way, thank you.
To die!
I need to be taking damage here.
hotel in New York, they'd laugh you out of town.
Damn, dude. You're gonna laugh me out of town? Cool. Ooh, first try. Let's go. Much better. Yeah, I think just being in the very corner of the stairs there doesn't let you jump up. You have to go a little bit up the ramp before you can hop up on the railing.
He's the one who built this place. He's the one who ran it into the ground. Nobody knows exactly what happened. Maybe he went mad. Maybe the power got to him. Maybe he just decided he didn't like people. Whichever way you slice it, good men died. My family's in a submarine hidden in the foundation of Fontaine Fisheries. I'll meet you there.
The Little Sisters Orphanage. In troubled times, give your little girl the life that she deserves. Boarding and education free of charge. After all, children are the future of Rapture.
There's nothing here.
I think I went too early. Nope. Cool. Let him flop to the floor.
Who can blame a lady who craves variety?
No. Too far. Oh, he's like kind of stuck on the floor. God damn it. I hate when this happens. Well, this was like a really clean flight. There we go.
If that's his price, you're gonna have to pay it. But he can't very well take your plasmids away now, can he?
It was good getting up to that point. Wait, what? No? Where's my... Okay. I think I saw what happens.
They call me
I have the menu skip stuff bounds my mouse and during load screens it'll like exit the game. Or like it'll lose focus. I gotta retab back in. With dork.
You got it! Should be smooth sailing from here. I'll meet you up ahead.
And sing Get to the Show. What a classic speedrun. Speedrunning as a whole is always like... I don't know how to put this. Like, depending on who you ask, what speedrunning is completely different. People have their own interpretation of what speedrunners do in a game. And it's so crazy how wrong some people are.
Hit the switch up there in the control booth and let me in. I think it's time to shake hands and get acquainted.
How did that possibly miss?
You've had your fun, but enough is enough. Press that button.
When next BioShock is coming out, no idea. Still in development. I'm hoping we at least get like details, but it's probably for the best if we don't anytime soon. Like I really don't want a Metroid Prime 4 situation where they're like, oh, here's a logo. Get hyped for it. It's coming out soon. 10 years later, no one's heard a word about it.
Ain't that just like Ryan? Wait until we're almost out, then he pulls the string.
I mean, it'd be really cool to get like a teaser trailer to kind of know where they're setting the game, if they're setting it, you know, in the same universe, if they're kind of rebooting things, if it's entirely separate. Right, I just don't want it to have info come out and then be like an Infinite situation where they end up scrapping all that anyways and then it's entirely different on release. I want them to have like the game set in stone, ready to go, and then they start, you know, putting out information and stuff like that.
Something, anything, except just stand here and watch you die.
They're everywhere! I can't hold them! Got to fall back! Get me family out and we'll regroup as soon as we can! You get to the bathysphere in the rolling hills. That'll take you straight to the devil himself. And then all debts will be paid in full. Rolling Hills is over yonder, and the bathysphere station is as well. And then straight on to Ryan.
It's confusing. Infinite Story is one of those ones that, on the surface, it's calm and ready. No, it's fine and dandy. It's kind of meant to be confusing, but the more you think about it, the more it unravels, and the more loophole, plot hole kind of stuff comes in. You're like, this doesn't make any sense. Just a don't think too much about it sort of situation. What's up, Klepto? If you get every audio diary, that helps too. What was that noise?
Ryan's stirring. We best keep to our knitting. It's time to either run the table or go home empty. Ryan's got the genetic key to Rapture. We get that from him, and we get out of this hellhole. We don't, then you and I are ghosts.
Oh, where are you going, Splicer? I want to kill you.
Head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch.
Okay, you're the maskless one.
You can taste it, can't you?
Missed the door.
I say Cohen's lost his touch. If you know the rest. Struggle. Now, he rots in that Neverland, waiting for someone to come and tell him he's still got it. I suppose that's why he let you live. A worm looks up and sees the face of God. Look around. It's a regular convention of worms in here. They all had mothers, fathers. And sees the face of God. Look around.
Okay, I can make this work.
Convention of worms in here. They all had mothers, fathers. They got married, fucked their wives.
Nice. Yeah, they're the same person. The lettuce twins. A worm looks up.
It's a regular convention of worms in here. They all had mothers, fathers, people who loved them. They got married, fucked their wives. What makes you think you're any different? I haven't chosen the spot for you on the wall yet.
What?
What?
Even in the Book of Lies, sometimes you find truth. There is indeed a season.
The assassin has overcome.
Okay. So that diary didn't actually play out, so. Cool. Be tons of people getting Diablo Immortal? What? Wait, you guys have phones? The fuck? Yeah, I don't know what a F1 is either. Ooh, a little first try on that.
Stop, would you kindly? Would you kindly? Powerful phrase. Familiar.
There's a PC beta. Yeah, you're right. People who play on PC are betas, for sure. Can you be an alpha beta? Sure. As long as you're fine sitting in soup all day.
All they can talk about is blue eyes and the shape of forehead. All I care about is why is this?
Mm-hmm. If you're gonna be an alpha beta, you gotta be in soup.
Welcome back, child. Welcome to the city where you were born. You are angry at Fontaine, yes? Now you know the truth. You are his tool, brought back to Rapture to save him. You have saved many. Now you sleep. We made you. At the German prison camp, they put me to work on genetic experiments on other prisoners. They call me das Wunderkind, the Wonder Child. Germans. All they can talk about is blue eyes and shape of forehead. All I care about is why is this one born strong and that one weak? This one smart, that one stupid. All that killing. You think the Germans could have been interested in something useful?
Who's he? He's here to help us.
He's here to help us. Oh my god, I am. I wasn't entirely sure I picked that up. I guess I did. Would you kindly?
I says, would you kindly go get stepped on by a big daddy?
Alright, I gotta remember on this splicer not to crouch. No crouching allowed. No teabagging. Ah, it's so hard to grab that grenade. Oh, why is he running away?
You shall know I am the Lord!
I hate he can destroy the machine too. Like, what is that bullshit? Buddy. I guess if I wait too long, he... No, why are you doing the things that you're doing? God damn it, why are you climbing?
Cursed shall be the fruit of thy basket!
Okay. I was trying to save before I killed him, but I might as well just try to kill him first. Let's go for it. Holy moly. Really? I got stuck? I'm not in love with where the splicer died at. I keep hitting the ceiling there. There we go. No, I threw it. I'm throwing the game. That's not gonna work. I mean, if this is what kills a run, I'm kind of fine with that at the moment, because I have little practice on it. Swapping too much. Trying to swap twice and I swap 3 times. Some of these mistakes I shouldn't be making though. Like, running into the ceiling there is just unfortunate. It's kind of hard to control exactly how high you go. It's a little frustrating to lose it, getting stuck on a wall constantly. Come on. Oh, yeah, I need to stand further back. Okay. I'm not getting the throw off. There we go. Well, this is actually a pretty solid run up until that moment. Did I not throw it far enough to the left? Okay. Try to get it a little closer to the end. Yeah, like there's so much room down here to hit. How you doing, Strabo? Really? A little frustrating with that too. Okay. No. Through the body. Thank you. Like, that is difficult, but I don't know. Way too far right. Really? Alright. I mean, get all the mistakes out now. You had a rough day? Damn. Well, now you're here, and you get to watch me have a rough time. And you can point and laugh and go, ha ha ha, he sucks. Look at this guy cheating and he still is awful. And I'll cry. See, he's laughing at me. Ha 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 ha.
You looking to slug it out? I'm game. But I got all the atom in the city, pal. And I ain't shy about using it. And now, I'm Jake to take her out for a spin.
What is this you wait for? Go and get this idiot!
The mob's right behind me. I don't even want to see him walking. Last chance, kid! Last chance, kid! Last chance, kid! You pack it in now, and I'll leave this dump.
Let me see something. Is this... Okay. Yeah, I was thinking that keybind was set up that way. Aha. It just dawned on me. I was like, I feel like I made a second keybind for quick saving to make it a little better. And I did. Okay. Awesome.
The little ones will leave you to protect, but you must protect them.
Buddy. Getting on railings are really hard things to do. Oh, I was already crouched. Oops.
Only the little ones can open these doors. You must protect them.
Alright, make a hard save here. Click on the save. Actually do it. Ooh. Oh, that's gonna fall over. And this place is gonna be in the fucking way. It's so annoying when it's like 90% of the way there like this, and it just like will not turn the proper way at all. Like just rotate, you son of a bitch.
laugh at me too?
With the route I'm using now, I don't know how much is different from the remastered. I think you can do the body surfing stuff on remastered. You can't do like the Arcadia fling in the same method. And yeah, and that trash can broke. Nice. And you can't do diary skips either. I know those at least were fixed.
That's what the book said. Fresh eyes, smile, and be yourself. That's what I think. What? Come on! You want me?
It's on this one's a subtle.
I'm real good. Anybody there? Nothing. Dust. Nothing but dust.
Woo! Open, please. Thank you. Guess I'll save again. Why not? Yeah, those two things I know for sure don't work. You can still, like, do flings, it's just entirely different, and it's kind of awful. Alright, the last quarter of this run did not go as smoothly as the first three. A little sad, but I'm getting there. I mean, honestly, this was on pace for a PB until Apollo, so could very easily knock out a PB with any run.
Hurry, Mr. B. Angels are waiting for our kiss.
Why is this bot so far down the hallway when the splicer isn't? She's running the miss, she is. God damn it. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Thank you. Oh, that's not it.
Even though they are physically brilliant and used together, the chum's mental conditioning. At the German prison camp, they put me to work on genetic experiments on They call me das Wunderkind, the wonder child. German. All they can talk about is blue eyes and the shape of forehead. I care about is why is this one born strong and that one weak? This one smart, that one stupid. All that killing. You think the Germans could have been interested in something useful?
Hurry, hurry, Mr. Bubbles. Time to go, Mr. B. Hurry, Mr. B.
doesn't work. You have 1 health. Get the fuck out of here. Just looking for a slightly better way of dealing with them. That was not it. Okay. Can definitely say he does not take damage before his health bar shows up. The working scrubs.
Fontaine is nearby. You are reaching close now.
Oh, time, Mr. Bubbles. Hop, hop, Mr. B. No time to wait.
Fontaine waits above. There will be no going back from here. Make sure.
Could you imagine if BioShock was ever modded as much as the current Resident Evil games were? That Big Daddy would actually be modded into the Kool-Aid Man. It's a real shame no one ever really found a way to mod the BioShocks. Or like 1 and 2.
And that's why this hurts. Betrayal, kid. Life ain't strictly business.
Good money for you. This is what I get.
You think I'm alone in this world? I got more to watch my back while I recharge.
And got him. Yeah, they just use a lot of in-house compression stuff, like pack files and textures and stuff into the game. You can extract them decently well, but putting stuff into the game is so far not really possible. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick and we'll do some more. Not too bad of a time. It was just the last quarter, which Apollo is probably gonna be the thing that throws most runs, and then the last trick with the couch is just kind of cancerous, so it makes sense. Not too concerned.
They offered you this city. And you refused it. And what did you do instead? What I've come to expect of you. You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance. A chance to learn. To find love. To live. And in the end, what was your reward? You never said. But I think I know. A family.
Alright, I'm back. Oh, it's not, yeah. I just realized my webcam's cropped in the wrong spot. You can't even see Thor. Thought you guys could see him. Oh. Well, you still can't see him. He's like literally right below where my webcam cuts off. That's so sad. There was one little sister that we interacted with in this run in Neptune's Bounty that we no longer have to do. Sorry, I have to take a picture. He's so goddamn cute. Alright, let me restart the game and we shall do some more. Yeah, I'm at 38's not too bad. Yeah. So we used to, the old route, interact with the little sister because it froze my webcam. Why did that freeze? What the fuck? Why in the hell? They're gonna make me have to actually plug this shit back in. Oh, I really don't want more tech issues. Fuck me, why did that even break? It usually breaks if I plug something in. Alright, give me a second. Alright, let's see if it's fixed. Sorry it took so long. That I put on shorts. It's getting real toasty in my room. Okay, is everything fine now? I don't even know what I was talking about before. It was like a span of 5 minutes of things that I didn't want to have to deal with. Yeah, I don't know why that happens. I just need a fucking different capture card. That one's trash. It usually happens whenever I plug something in or I unplug something USB wise. It freezes, but that just froze for no reason. Let's see here. Load game. Boop, 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 boop. Crash site. Yeah. Oh yeah, the little sister stuff. So the old route interacted with the little sister because it spawned in a spider splicer earlier than it should have. And then we interacted with the little sister on the slightly older route than this. It gave us enough Atom to buy whatever plasmid you wanted, whether it's Winter Blast or like Target Dummy. Or I think it's Decoy in this game. I always get it backwards. But this new route needs neither the spider splicer or all of the extra plasmids. so we just don't have to interact with the little sister anymore. Yeah, I was gonna take a picture of Thor, but my phone wants to go into nighttime shooting for the camera. Because it's really dark in my room, but he's right in front of the bright light that lights up everything. So it just gets completely destroyed when I go to take a picture of him. His nighttime mode, like, increases the brightness of the photo so you can see. But because he's sitting right in front of a light, it just makes the brightness even brighter, and you can't see shit. There's like no way for me to turn night mode off. It's like, oh, you're gonna use night mode because it's at night.
Of his brow. No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the
He is
man
too smart.
in Moscow, it belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose rapture.
I got some cute photos for tomorrow's Thursday post on Twitter.
Where the scientist would not
Got some a couple of good pics over the week.
would not be constrained by the small. And with the
Or enough to give himself glaucoma.
rapture can become your city as well.
The goddamn genius.
The lighthouse is all lit up like hellfire. Looks like some kind of plane crash. Here in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. How could it? I don't know. You best get over there. And be quick about it. The splicer.
There are certain days where he has moments where I'm like, wow, he's so incredibly smart. And then other days I'll have moments where I'm like, wow, this might be the dumbest cat I've ever seen. Which I'm sure is the same for like any pet, but sometimes I'm like, how can it be so smart yet so dumb?
Spear's coming up now. Johnny, security's banging off all over. Get a move on.
Poor Johnny. The death gurgle. I got some water. I haven't even taken a sip.
Is it someone new?
SMRT meme's a little weird for you? Weird in what way? SMRT. I'm so smart.
Would you kindly pick up that shortwave radio?
Smart means death? Interesting.
I don't know how you survived that plane crash.
Interesting. That is a little weird.
Providence. I'm Atlas.
How you gonna have a word with no vowels in it? The fuck?
Have to get you to higher ground. Take a deep breath and step out of the bathysphere. I won't.
Skippable? It'd be pretty great. It would definitely speed up the run.
We're gonna need to draw her out of hiding, but you're gonna have to trust me. Just a bit further. How do you like that, mister? Now, would you kindly find a crowbar or something? Bloody splicer. Seal Johnny in before they... Goddamn splicers.
My daddy's smarter than Einstein.
Stronger than Hercules.
Lights a fire with us.
thighs are gonna be thick. Oh, for sure. Thick thighs save lives. Hop, 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 hop. Seen older films. Whoa. Can't be watching old films. Kidding me? Oh, I missed the elevator. No, get in there.
I've got a family. I need to get them out of here. But the splicers have cut me off from them. If you can reach them in Neptune's bounty, then maybe, just maybe. I know you must feel like the unluckiest man in the world right now. But you're the only hope I'll ever see my wife and child again. Go to Neptune's bounty. Find my family, please. Plasma's changed everything.
Oh, jump through, please. So slow.
Our minds, we couldn't handle it. Best friends butchering one another. Babies strangled in cribs. The whole city went to hell. You alright,
The word they use is rude. Wow. You know, it is kind of rude to end the movie, though. Like, I'm sitting here watching this and enjoying it. Why would you end it? You know? Just keep going. Forever.
would you kindly lower that weapon for a minute? You think that's a child down there? Don't be fooled. She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. Whatever you thought about right and wrong on the surface, well, that don't count for much down in Rapture.
Oh, it's not refilled.
They carry Adam, the genetic material that keeps the wheels of Rapture turning. Everybody wants it. Everybody needs it.
Oh, okay, that actually killed Sweet.
Hit him with the electrobolt.
Ah, it's too late to get there. Do you see the flying skip? Yes, the electrobolt cutscene skip. You can do exclamation jump for more info. Ah. Whoop. Jiggle, 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 jiggle.
That's the big daddy. She got it on him.
Good old medical pavilion.
Now you've met Andrew Ryan, the bloody king of Rapture. You'll find your way to emergency access.
Oh, buddy, why do you always run away from me? Oh my god, my game's lagging like a menace right now. Nah, it's just the game. The game has hitches constantly. This is a big problem with running this.
You
If only they had put out some like updated version of the game that like ran better and like looked better. Oh man, that'd be great. That would be just fantastic. Get the fuck out of my way. Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted. Yep, that's what I wanted. Some remastering? Maybe. Maybe.
Now you had the pleasure of Andrew Ryan's company. He's the one who built it.
Oh, okay. I was nowhere near that, but sure.
Maybe he went mad. Maybe the power got to him. Maybe he just decided he didn't like people. Whichever way you slice it, good men died. My family's in a submarine hidden in the foundation of Fontaine Fisheries. I'll meet you there.
In troubled times, give your little girl the life that she deserves. Boarding and education free of charge.
They said you did.
Are the future of rapture.
Bitrate, ever gonna come back? Bitrate gonna come back anytime soon?
And one day.
If that's the price, you're gonna have to pay it. But he can't very well take your plasmids away now, can he?
At the German prison camp, they put me to work on genetic experiments on other prisoners. They called me das Wunderkind, Germans. All they can talk about is
The submarine bay was only used by smugglers and thieves.
Can you guys not actually hear me?
Better to keep the coppers off the set.
Test, hello. Hello.
Should be smooth sailing from here.
Hello. Mic check, test, hello, people. Please tell me if you can hear me. Please. I'm gonna guess not.